Germany stands at a pivotal moment. On February 23, 2025, millions will head to the polls to shape the nation's future. Whether you're a political novice or just need a refresher, this guide will walk you through the essentials of the 2025 German federal election. Germany's electoral system is a blend of direct and proportional representation, ensuring both individual accountability and overall fairness. With the first vote, voters select a direct candidate to represent their constituency in the Bundestag. Germany is divided into 299 constituencies, each electing one representative. The candidate with the most votes wins. Simple majority takes the seat. The second vote determines the overall distribution of seats among parties in the Bundestag. This vote is crucial as it reflects the voter's party preference. A party must secure at least 5% of these second votes to enter parliament. To balance representation, additional seats, known as overhang and leveling seats, may be added, ensuring the Bundestag mirrors the proportional vote share each party receives. Now, let's meet the major players in this election. Leading the conservative bloc, Friedrich Merz emphasizes economic revival, tax cuts, and a cautious approach to fiscal policy. The CDU wants to maintain Germany's role in the EU while promoting business-friendly policies. The incumbent chancellor, Olaf Scholz, focuses on social welfare programs, progressive taxation, and Germany's role as a leader in Europe. However, his coalition government has faced criticism for handling the economy and migration policies. Co-leading the Greens, Robert Habeck and Annalena Baerbock advocate for aggressive climate policies, expansion of renewable energy, and stronger European cooperation. However, their policies have also raised concerns about rising energy costs. Championing free market policies, Christian Lindner and the FDP call for digital innovation, tax cuts, and reducing bureaucratic hurdles for businesses. They often act as a balancing force in coalition governments. Advocating for democratic socialism, the left, known in German as Die Linke, pushes for wealth distribution, higher wages, and a stronger welfare state. However, their voter base has declined due to internal divisions and competition from newer leftist movements. Positioned as Germany's main opposition to the political establishment, AfD, or Alternative for Deutschland, focuses on limiting immigration, protecting national identity, and increasing security. They argue that the EU has too much control over Germany and advocate for more direct democracy. A new political force, Wagenknecht's movement appeals to voters on both the left and right, with a mix of social justice policies and skepticism towards globalization and open border migration. Several critical issues dominate the 2025 election landscape. The rising cost of living is one of the top concerns. While the SPD and Greens propose rent controls and subsidies, the AfD argues for tax reductions and deregulation to stimulate the economy naturally. Immigration remains a major topic, especially after recent incidents involving asylum seekers and illegal immigrants. The CDU and SPD call for managed migration policies, while the AfD strongly opposes mass immigration, arguing that it strains public services and affects national security. Germany's energy transition has been ambitious, but rising energy costs have sparked debate. While the Greens push for an accelerated phase-out of fossil fuels, the AfD and FDP advocate for keeping traditional energy sources to ensure affordability. Many parties support Germany's role in the EU, but the AfD calls for a reduction in Brussels' influence over German laws and finances. They argue that the country should focus on its own national interests first. As the election approaches, debates will intensify and polls will shift. No matter your political stance, the most important thing to do is to stay informed and participate in shaping Germany's future. Who will lead Germany into the next chapter? That decision is up to the voters. See you on February 23rd.